Greetings, Commanders. My name is Eagle, and we're back again with some Kiss of War action. In this video, we're going to show you the part 2 of the server versus server exclusive footage, going through all the different rewards system that have been added, also talking about all the map strategy and how different zones unlock throughout this events period. So if you like these types of videos, make sure to hit that subscribe button and like this video for more Kiss of War content. Also, before starting the video, we are doing a live stream on Twitch this Saturday for Raiders event. We're going to be distributing rewards for you guys, and we're going to be giving out some nice atmosphere over there on Twitch. So if you're interested, I'll leave my Twitch link in the description and pinned comment below. So go over there, give me a follow, guys, show me some love, as we will definitely be doing more streams over there, and you can enter a lot of giveaways over there as well. So if you like these types of streams, also go over there and give me a follow. Now, without further ado, let's get right into this video. So we have reached this stage where we actually are showing some footage inside the game right now. As you guys can see, there are, if you look at the map over there, there are 4 zones. Each zone is, or like 4 corners. Each corner is basically specialized for a zone, and in each one of these corners there is a command center, and it is placed right over there, as you guys can see on the screen. There are also level 4, level 5, and level 6 cities that are available over there, also available on the screen, as you guys can see. Now, there are isolation level 1, or isolation walls level 1, or barriers, and also isolation level 2. Now, these will unlock once you progress throughout the event. There's like something that we have seen before. It's basically like zone use, where you can actually progress throughout these lands. The first one that will unlock is isolation level 1. So you'll be able to access the inter areas between the zones, and there is basically where the big fights will happen, because before that, no one will have access to your zone unless they have captured the isolation level 1. And if you go over here right now, you would see that, for example, this guild had access to the other zone, and because simply they have captured that isolation area. So this is the whole map over here. As you guys can see, it's basically divided into 4 corners, 4 middle areas that will unlock after isolation barrier level 1 is unlocked and captured, and then the middle area that will unlock once you capture isolation barrier level 2, and then finally you will fight all over the Pentagon, which is the middle building inside or in the center of the map. Now, as you guys can see over here, once you capture this barrier, you will have access to that zone. So it's not like the normal map where these barriers just go down and you immediately have access to that zone. You have to capture that barrier, and in order to capture it, you have to kill the invaders that are inside that barrier, I do believe. And once you have captured it, you will be able to access the zone that is reflected on it. However, it's very important to notice that you can also capture this specific building from other guilds so that you will have access to their zones. So you have to also protect it from rallies and from invading swarming troops. So as you guys can see from the footage over here, they have captured it. Now they have access to that zone. And from this footage, you can see that there are 2 forts that can be, or 2 types of buildings that can be built, which is basically the frontline fort and the frontline towers. It's basically the same as the normal forts and towers, but I do believe that they cost a little bit less because the event is only 35 days, and you would have to build in this vast space of like the map, and I do believe that they will cost a bit less. Now, if we go to the achievements tab, and you would see that there is a tab that is for North American Glory. Now, in this tab, you will have multiple missions to complete throughout the duration of the event, and these missions will give you rewards in return. So we have a lot of missions over here. Let's go ahead just quickly through them. So we have cleared the battlefield I do believe once you click on clear the battlefield, you will have access to more missions. So there's a small tab over there that's called more missions, and this way you would see that this category has multiple missions that you have to complete in order to get the rewards that are in that category over there. Now, there is a number of missions over there. As you guys can see, there's like, for example, 10 missions, or you have to participate 10 times on that thing. So it will show you how many times you have to complete that objective in order to complete the whole set. Now, there are personal missions, there's also guild missions and zone missions as well. It is very important that for guild missions, for example, you have to reach a certain guild glory points and also reach personal points as well. So you have to have these two conditions in order to get those rewards. And there's also more missions than that. I think that it goes higher a bit in terms of tiers. So you would have to get even more points in terms of personal and guild glory points. Now, these can be obtained from capturing cities and buildings in this map. Once you capture buildings, you'll be able to obtain a huge amount of these, and then you'll be able to generate guild glory points and personal points over time while you are capturing these buildings and cities. So it's very important for you guys to ensure that you have sufficient amount of cities and buildings so that you will generate these points over time. So you have the Biochem cities, Path, Unlimited Victor, Defense Guild, all these types of missions that require different things, and some of them actually require your guild to capture at least level 4 cities or level 5 cities or even level 6 cities. Now the zone missions are also very important. There's something called zone glory points. You'll also get these while capturing buildings and doing missions. Now this is very important because these are or the rewards over here will be distributed to the whole zone. So it is very important for you guys to focus on these missions as well, so that the whole zone would benefit as one. Now it's also, you have to work here as one, because this is like, for example, your zone has captured 3 level or occupied 3 level 6 cities before the Biozone ends. So this is like a zone goal, and you have to work together in order to achieve it. Now these missions are not guild specific, so like even if multiple guilds occupied these cities, it will still count as if the zone has occupied them, because we have seen from the previous stage, once you reach stage 3 in the rewards, you will be able to unlock the same color guild or zone, so that all the guilds in the zone will be of the same color, and you'll be able to teleport to each of the like all the guilds that are participating in this event as if they were your own guild. So this is also pretty cool. Now they're showing the more missions over here. So as you guys can see, once you click that tab, you'll be able to see all the missions that you have to do. So for example, you're defeating 1 troop of level 26 or above. If you defeat 5 troops of level 26 or above, you'll be gaining all these pretty cool rewards. And trust me guys, those rewards are insanely good. I mean, if you only defeat, like, it's like defeating 5 level 25 invaders and getting all these cool rewards, which is amazing. I mean, you're getting a hell lot of experience, a hell lot of like resources, and you're getting also the action points and the elite recruitment chests, which is just amazing. I think those rewards are actually pretty good. It's definitely worth the grind over here. Occupying a Biochem lab. These are also some rewards of killing or seriously wounding units from another zone. 13k units is just simply like one fight in server versus server, or even less than one fight. It's like one ability. So you'll definitely be able to unlock that easily. Now, if you go to glory ranking, you will see the some sort of a ranking that is individual guild and warzone ranking. Now these are about the personal. So as you guys can see, commanders ranked in the top 500 will receive ranking rewards, and the higher the ranking, the better the rewards. The rewards will be sent via email after Biozone ends. So these are the whole Biozone rewards. So you can get individual guild and warzone ranking. In order to get these, I think you have to get points that are glory points. But let's check So the rewards, let's talk about the rewards first before we do that. Now, the individual rewards are insanely good. You're getting a hell lot of resources, a hell lot of speed ups, also some training, and 30 badges, like legendary badges. However, this is only the rank 1, and it's actually cascading down a lot when it comes to rank 10, for example. It's still good amounts, but I mean, only the top players, the most fierce players, can actually get those rewards. So the guild rankings seem more reasonable over here. A lot of speed ups, some pretty cool like city banner or frame that you can use, and some legendary officers. And the Warzone rewards are actually pretty good. They're not that good, but I mean, it's still for the whole Warzone, so that's pretty decent. Now, yeah, okay, so let's go ahead and check those, because this is very important. This is basically how you can get glory points. Now, complete the tasks listed below in order to earn glory points in the Biozone. Occupying biochem labs will continuously earn glory points. Now, it's very important, as you guys can see, you saw that there are laboratories placed in the zones in between, or in the areas in between the zone spawns. So these areas, once you unlock the first level 1 barrier or isolation barrier, you'll be able to access that area and then fight over these laboratories. Now, once you occupy these laboratories, you'll be gaining first occupancy rewards, also generating glory points over time. So it's very important to know that, because this way you can actually generate glory points over time in terms of personal, guild, and Warzone glory points, and you'll be able to benefit the whole zone, yourself, and the guild. Now, there's another way to get glory points, which is basically defeating invaders, and which we call bio rebels over here, and defeating also biochem behemoths. Now, as a guild, of course. Now, the glory points for defeating biochem behemoths will be a lot. So level 9 biochem behemoths, that 35 glory points, of course, for all the guild mates that have participated. And also completing gathering at resource points give you 3 glory points. Now, it didn't say which resource points level, so I would assume that gathering lower resource points would give you even more glory points faster, or would generate faster. I don't know if it's like a huge thing like 3 glory points. I still don't have a perspective on that, but I think it's pretty good. However, defeating bio rebels that are from level 36 to 40 will give you 10 easy glory points. I would definitely go for that for sure. So this is a one way to earn glory points over here in terms of personal and guild glory points, because you'll be doing that at a guild as well. Now, they're going for, okay, so this is the map once again. Now, talking about the command center over here, it is very important. So let's stop over here and show you guys occupying the command center, what will it give you. So occupying the command center as a first occupancy will give you some huge amounts of points in terms of glory points and for the guild and the zone. Now, you will get 100,000 glory points in terms of the guild points and 100,000 other ones for the zone. Now, this is very important because you have to somehow talk to the other guilds that are in that zone and tell them, hey, guys, who's going to occupy the command center and who's going to occupy the cities, so that we can divide the first occupancies so that everyone is actually having like a good chunk of these, and you will also be generating occupancy points over time. As you guys can see, you're getting 1 point per minute in terms of guild, and another point per minute in terms of zone glory or glory points. So yeah, so as you guys can see, you can change the zone territory color from over there once you have reached the stage 3, or the stage 3 of the rewards that we have seen in the part 1 of this. Let's go ahead and check this out real quick. So only the unity and cooperation of the entire zone can bring us the ultimate victory, but the right price, it won't be necessary always be that way. There are a total of 4 zone command centers in each biozone, and or in the biozone itself, which are distributed across 4 different regions, which are the corners. After an initial protection period, zone command centers will remain open for contention permanently, and after a zone command center is occupied, its zone must complete the corresponding missions to rebuild the zone command center. Now, this is very important. Once you have occupied it, you have to complete the missions, which will give you to stage 1, 2, and 3 finally. Rebuilding the zone command center is a mission that's divided into 3 stages. After completing each stage, all commands on the zone will receive a strong boost. This is pretty cool. We already talked about this. After rebuilding the command center, the leader of the guild that controls the command center can choose the territory color of the zone, and the commanders in the same zone can use territory teleport items to teleport to their bases into other territories, which we have also discussed as well. Just wanted to emphasize that in this video. So let's go ahead and continue with the footage over here. As you guys can see, these are the biochems. This was a level 8 biochem, which requires a hell of a lot of troops to defeat. Now this is a level 4 city, and you will find also level 5 and level 6, probably level 7, I'm not sure, Red Wolf Legions, which will give you also a lot of experience. So highly recommended to coordinate between the zone and do these at like specific times in the day once they spawn. So to maximize the amount of experience that you're gaining for your officers, especially in the first protection period where there's no war available. Now these are the level 6 Red Wolf Legions. As you guys can see, you'll be gaining some nice loot over there. And this is a level 4 city that will give some pretty cool bonuses of troop defense and troop attack. Also, you'll have a huge first occupation rewards and generating guild glory points and zone glory points. Now, it's worth mentioning that level 4 cities generate more than the command base. They generate 3 points per minute in terms of guild glory and zone glory points. So it's also worth mentioning that occupying these cities is very important. Now this is the isolation barrier level 1. If you click at it, you will also have a first occupation reward for that. Some pretty cool speed ups, also giving you guys some pretty cool stuff. Let's go back a little bit in time to check. Yeah, there we go. Oops. Yeah, so checkpoints were set up to control the spread of illness, but now they've become prison gates that prevent people from leaving. Troops cannot move through checkpoints that are not under the control of their zone, which we have explained before. Checkpoints will not block scouts or defeated troops. Now, this is very important as well. After initial protection period, checkpoints will remain open for contention permanently. So after a protection period, they will also remain open. When a checkpoint is in the open in one direction state, only guilds from this zone can occupy it. When the checkpoint is fully open, guilds from any zone can occupy it. Now, as we said, they're not going to be fully open for everyone to just move in and out. You have to occupy them in order to access the other zone. However, there are two stages. The first stage is one direction open, so only the guilds in that specific zone can access the next zone, which makes sense. Once it's fully open, the guilds from the other zone can actually occupy them and access your zone, which is basically a bad situation that you don't want to be stuck in. Let's go back a little bit. Players cannot teleport within a certain range around checkpoints. So it's like this range, as you guys can see in the white dots, that once this goes off. And during checkpoint battles, half of the seriously damaged units will be killed. However, when players battle against these checkpoints, only NPC garrisons, the units will only be seriously damaged and will not die. The maximum capacity of rally troops attacking checkpoints is 2 million. Now, this is very important to know that half of the seriously damaged units will be killed during checkpoint battles. This means also the defensive, the defensive or the garrisoning troops will also have killed and losses over while defending. Even if you have a full hospital, you will still have losses regarding to this sentence over here. So it's very important to notice that you're like, it's not defending like a tower and you would be like, okay, I have a hospital capacity that is pretty good, but this one is a problem, because even if you are defending, you still might lose some troops, which is very interesting to know. Okay. This is basically how an isolation level barrier looks like when occupied. So far, all right, so right now we're looking at Atlanta. Now, Atlanta is a level, do believe that's a level 5 city, if I'm seeing the numbers right. Now, this city over here gives you 10 glory points for zone and guild per minute, and it gives you 8% troop health, which is insane. That's pretty cool. That's a level 7 Red Wolf Legions. I do believe this is a level 6 city, if I'm not mistaken. Can't really see the number, it's very small. But these are some pretty cool animations for the Red Wolf Legions. I do like that a lot. Biochems actually look also pretty badass over there. And finally, we have reached the Lapilatory. So there are 2 laboratories over here, as you guys can see, one at the top and one at the bottom. Now, getting this laboratory is very important because once you occupy this as a guild, you will have 75 per minute personal glory points and 25 per minute guild glory points. Now, this is extremely important because these are like the crucial structures that must be captured in like once this zone opens, and all the fights will happen over them because simply of the amount of points that they generate over time. It's just incredible. It's like the most, like this is the like the highest source of personal points that you can get. So if you can capture like 1 or 2 of these, it will be amazing, especially per guild. Now, we're not talking per zone, this is only per guild. The animations on this one also look great. Kudos to the developers on actually developing that one. It's actually pretty good, it's dope. These are the isolation barriers that are level 2. Once you unlock them, you'll have access to the 3rd zone, or I'd say the middle zone, which will give you then access to the Pentagon. Now, these are siege turrets. There are 4 of them surrounding the Pentagon. Now, I still don't know what the purpose of these are, to be honest with you. So it says here, siege turrets will open when the Pentagon opens, which is cool, but I'm not sure what the purpose of them is. Is it like getting points? Because it's not quite clear what these siege turrets actually give you. I do believe that they deal damage to the units that are around it, maybe, or in order to access the Pentagon, you have to occupy them or something like that. I still don't know. It's not quite like clear from the footage over here, but we can definitely ask for you guys what exactly, if you guys know, maybe would love to know in the comments below. But as I said, it's not super clear what these are. So as you guys can see, this is a level 9 biochem. It requires 1,400,000 tier 5 troops, which is an insane amount of tier 5s over here. This is a level 10 resource node. Pretty solid stuff so far. This is basically the Pentagon. Let's stop over here for a bit and show you how insane that buff is. 10% troop attack to all your types of troops and 15% unit production speed. It's just amazing. You'll be getting also 15 glory points per minute for the guild and 15 glory points for the zone, which is more than enough to get your zone up to the highest rewards level. You're also getting 200,000 zone and guild glory points, a lot of speed ups, and all the goodies that you need to know. That's 5,000 gold, just insane. Capturing this building is the most crucial thing. Like putting all your troops out to this fight is gonna be a huge thing. Definitely recommended, like putting all in, going all in for the Pentagon. Okay, so this is a quite shorter video. It's only 1.5 minutes. But this is the last video that we wanted to talk about and show you guys the battle orders system. So this is stage 1 that have been completed. You'll be able to get these types of rewards from here, and these over here are actually pretty cool. So these are the stages to rebuilding the command center. As you guys can see, you would have to donate resources in order to get to these stages, and you'll be getting also rewards for that. Now, event rules: if you can clear out the legions of bio rebels nearby, then we can plant our feet here and provide shelter for survivors. Claim rewards for every 10 bio rebels or 3 biochems you defeat. Claiming Rewards will speed up the zone command center rebuild progress, and when the progress is full, the next stage will begin. So you have to basically kill in biochems and bio rebels as well in order to access like the next stage of this zone. Now we're not sure what's happening with the video. Okay, there we go. So that's stage 2 unlocked over here, and then stage 3. So stage 3 is interesting. Just as our rebuilding efforts neared completion, a mysterious business man appeared. Now this is very interesting. So this is where you spend your extra badges in the game, and this is what we have all waited for. This is the moment, guys. Yes, so if you have extra badges for that specific officer, epic or whatever tier it is, and you just don't know what to do with them, well, this is where you donate them and get back legendary badges or even epic badges for these officers. Now, this is amazing because once you donate, you'll be able to participate in the stage progression for stage 3. And then what you'll benefit from that is once you go to the black market, which is the tab that is right next to it, you'll be able to get these like rewards back in terms of like pretty cool rewards. So you barely only donated anything over there, and look at the rewards over here, guys. You have legendary badges, you have epic officer badges, you have legendary stars, epic stars also, and a lot of speed ups, some research speed ups as well, and elite recruitment tickets, some experience. Also very important, reinforced concrete if you have not maxed out the defense tiers yet, and some nice resources as well. Super exciting, super amazing, great addition to the game. And then finally you have clear obstacles over here, which I do believe, let's go back over here and see what is that. So this one is basically defeating another zone's troops. You will get these amounts of rewards, which is a cool event as well. Now, this was basically it for server versus server. This was the whole footage for this event. Let's go back over here. That was weird. This was the whole footage for this event. And tell me, guys, in the comments below, are you excited about this event? I think the rewards are actually pretty cool, especially if you look at like not just the specific personal rewards. If you look at the guild rewards or the zone rewards, you can get some amazing stuff from there. You can also donate your extra badges, and I mean, we're getting a lot of stuff. It's just like the amount of action that will happen in those 35 days of the event duration are going to be insane. And if you are, if you want to know how to prepare best for that, we're definitely going to cover you up with a video, or actually with a series of video very soon. And these videos will cover everything that you need to do in order to prepare best for server versus server, which offices that you should focus on, and what things that you have to do in your zone in order to prepare all your members, guild members, and zone members for this event, so that they would know how to act and how to potentially win the war and get the best rewards and best value out of server versus server. Thank you guys so much for watching. And before we wrap this up, I want to remind you that we are doing live streams on Twitch. So if you like watching us live, doing some live Raiders run and giving you guys some nice tips, maybe discussing server related stuff, everything that you need to talk about, we're going to be available there on Twitch. And we're definitely going to see you on the next video. Eagle out.